Arkansas is blessed with so many wonderful things to do outside. Now today we're going to learn about bows and arrows and the growing sport of archery in Arkansas. Plus we'll do some fly fishing, not on the White or the Little Red, two traditional world-class waterways. We're going to Greers Ferry for some hybrid bass. This is Arkansas's Great Outdoors. Welcome to another episode featuring everything that's great about being outside in Arkansas. Now, when a lot of people think about hiking in Arkansas, they think about doing so in the spring and the summer when everything's green and in bloom. But don't discount the winter time. Wintertime hiking means less crowds on the trails, and also less leaves means you can see more. We'll have hiking tips all season long with Bad Boy Mowers' Mallory Lindsay.
For any of us who have enjoyed the outdoors, we've also probably experienced a blister. Now, fortunately, these little pockets of pain can be prevented with just a few easy tips. So as we know, blisters are caused by friction. So reducing friction can help reduce the opportunity for blisters to come. Most of us, when we put our boots on, we'll push our toes to the front and then start tying. First, before you do that, kick your heel back to the back of the boot, and that prevents any space for your foot to slide when you're hiking, especially on elevated trails. After your heel is pushed back, then go ahead and start tying that boot. Another helpful tip is wearing good quality socks. I always like to keep an extra pair in my backpack just in case my feet get wet.
Today we're going to take you to Greers Ferry Lake for a wonderful time with some hybrid bass. Now our guide is Chuck Farneth, who's a great angler and a great teacher for some of us who could use a little refresher. Greers Ferry Lake is the host of two world record fish. Largest walleye at 22 pounds and largest hybrid bass at 27 pounds 5 ounces. Both hail from this waterway about an hour north of Little Rock, Arkansas. Its tailwater is the Little Red River, which until recently held the world record brown trout with a 40-pound 4-ounce trophy. Chuck Farneth knows this area like no other. His passion is the fish and putting his clients on fish big enough to create memories. Today we must first brace up to the adage, the worse the weather, the better the fishing.
I love this rain.
No lightning, that is important, but rain and overcast conditions give the hybrids confidence to swim from deeper water toward the surface and chase after the small shad. Pity the shad, whose pursuers are coming from both below and above.
There's some back there.
Yeah. The birds are also chasing the same small fish. In fact, it's the birds which tip us off, first giving away the location of the shad, which gives us the location of the aggressive hybrid bass. This is where we step in. Now, I won't go so far as to say we're on a shad mercy mission, but if we can at least give the shad a small break from nature's Hunger Games, maybe we'll all have a good story to tell.
I want to show you something.
Yeah.
This is the bait that they're feeding on right here. Okay, it's a little shad. Here's our fly. See the length?
Yeah.
Identical in length. So when that gets in the water, it kind of bushes out a little bit, but it's the same size, and those hybrids are keying in on that size shad. And if you have a bait on bigger than that, they're not going to touch it. But that's what they're feeding on right there, folks. That little wee shad, and they're being very selective. They're just eating that thing up. There's a double. Good job. Oh, this is a little better fish.
This is slightly better too. I don't think he's as big as the one that got away, but...
Oh, look, he's better. He's only an inch longer. Not even that. He's smaller. He felt good though.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
Good job. See if we can get another one.
He's no heavyweight, but he's not bad.
Good.
There we go. Oh yeah. This is awesome. When these guys are rocking and rolling,
Good
You
fish.
can't help but
That's a
do the
good
same. Yeah, that's not bad at all right there. All right, good job, buddy. Oh, there we go.
one. Double.
Doubles again. This is great.
Good fish.
There we go.
Getting a little bigger.
Yeah, these guys are playing well.
Nice. Good fish there. Look at that, man. Doubled up. You got to watch these gill plates right here.
Yeah.
They are just razor sharp and they'll touch you. That's why I'm so ginger when I'm handling them.
Yeah.
Grab that lower jaw. Excellent.
Okay. Good,
You have
good,
enough
good.
yet?
No, keep going. This is just the appetizer for breakfast.
That's what I like to
We
hear.
still got lots of full course meals to go.
That's what I like to hear. Let's try again.
That spot was so good. That was the 2-layer spot. I've taken off 2 layers. We caught so many fish.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, mow with an attitude, by H2O Marine, and by Archer's Advantage.
Where haven't we gone? What hasn't been done? What's still left to be discovered and possible beyond the horizon? How can we continue pushing limits, breaking boundaries, and leading the way? At Bad Boy, it's not just about finding the answers, it's about the pursuit. Bad Boy, mow with an attitude.
All right, so for those of you that are wanting to get into archery or thinking about getting into archery, a lot of times you think about bows and arrows and you think about something like this. This is a good traditional bow right here, upper lower limb, you got a string, and that's just about it. Now this is a high level, very nice, but a traditional bow.
Yeah.
But if you want to get into the serious stuff, on a compound bow, there's a lot of technology that gets involved.
You start adding a lot more pieces than you do on
That's
that bow
right.
right there.
Yeah.
The first thing you'll look at, you have to have an arrow rest. Of course, then people go to the sights. We have a peep sight right here so you can line it up like shooting a rifle. Then a lot of people like to put some kind of stabilizer on the front of the bow just to add a little bit of weight, takes out some hand shock and stuff. So it can get pretty technical real quick depending on what you want to do to it. So now, and some people will actually shoot these bows like this, believe it or not, like shooting a traditional bow. They don't even want sights on them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a challenge that way. 'Cause I could shoot one of them better without sights than I could one of these. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. And I have my sight here. I have on this bow. It's called it's a roll-up hunting sight. So I can adjust the yardage by doing that.
Okay.
It actually has 3 pins here. So if I'm just regular hunting out of my stand, I can just lock it down. And I got my 20, 30, and 40 yard pin on it. But if I'm out practicing, I want to shoot 50 or 60 yards, I can dial that thing down to how far I want to shoot, just playing around there in the house and I can let arrows fly.
And then talk a little bit about what's going on here with the technology that gets that extra propulsion.
Of course, right there on a recurve, a lot of your propulsion's right here, it just works right there, and that bow may shoot 180 feet per second. This bow here, I've shot it through the chronograph and it shoots like 290 with the arrows I'm shooting out of it. And it's all because of the pulley system. Of course, everybody knows pulleys maximize your weight. What you can do here, you can pull more weight with this bow than you can that one because of the pulley system. You get more speed out of it.
And there you go. A lot of technology difference between this, which has been used for thousands of years, and this, which has been used for a few decades.
Yeah.
Now is a great time to get into the sport of archery. Head over to Archer's Advantage in Sherwood and they'll get you all the gear to get going. Now let's get going back over to Greer's Ferry with Chuck Farnath, who's getting us into some great hybrid bass. Chuck Farnath is a longtime guide in north central Arkansas, patrolling some of the most pristine and prolific waters in America. We've talked about the 2 world record fish in Greer's Ferry, the walleye and the hybrid bass. Chuck is also a knowledgeable guide on the tailwater of Greer's Ferry, the Little Red River. where anglers from all over the country travel in pursuit of trout.
If you've never fished a Little Red, you need to put it on your list of places to visit because there are some beautiful fish here. Look at the white tips on his fins. That fish is colorful.
Wow, that is beautiful fish.
But today's focus is the annual Hybrid Bass Surface Run on Shad.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, you
All
got
right.
him.
Nobody thinks about retying until you lose a monster and you go back to the line and you see exactly where the problem was, and had you retied, you'd still have that fish on and a great story to tell. Now you've got a story to tell, but it's a sad one. We don't want to tell tragedies.
That's the whole purpose of being out here, is you're out here to try to catch that good fish, the memorable one. And when you lose that, and
you know, it doesn't do the fish any good either because he wants to be caught as well, because
think?
he wants to be famous.
that's
And he wants to make somebody's day. I think that fish are genuinely very generous with their time and what they do, because they know we're going to take care of them. We're going to let them go, we're going to smile, take a photo, and send them right back home.
I'll give you a real quick tip. So what I'm doing is I'm doing my regular cast overhead. All right, so you get it up here. If you just point back, you can get your line to go just as far on the back cast as you can on the forward cast.
Yeah.
Wow, you're doing that fancy over the right shoulder cast.
I just thought I'd give it a shot.
Yeah.
I've either got a fish or a tree.
Fish.
It's a fish.
That's the way, buddy. I knew we were going over them.
Okay. There we go. All right, buddy. All right.
Good one. Take it, come on, take it. He's on it, there he is. Talked him into it. Whew. That's how quick you gotta be on those fish. when they come
Yeah.
out, boy. Okay, come on up. Visit the party. Fat. Tell you, when they get hungry, they just eat everything, it seems like. But then there's times they get fussy. Big fat gut. All right, going home.
Things are about to heat up on this chilly fall day in Arkansas, chasing the ever-mobile hybrid bass.
Big Mama's just waiting. Big Mama doesn't like to show up in the first two segments of the show.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, mow with an attitude, by H2O Marine, and by Archer's Advantage.
The best leaders don't just forge ahead, they adjust. Bad Boy Mowers has made adjustments at every turn, including our revolutionary 3-link suspension. Built tough and designed for superior performance and speed. Adjust the seat, handles, and pedals however you want. And as for Bad Boy's rebellious spirit, well, that hasn't adjusted at all. Bad Boy, mow with an attitude.
Greers Ferry Lake is known for a lot of things. Great bass fishing, great walleye fishing, skiing, its natural beauty. Today we're featuring the lesser known hybrid bass. The forecast for the day called for rain showers off and on throughout, with temperatures in the 40s. But as our guide Chuck Farnath pointed out, cold, wet, and overcast conditions are exactly what you're looking for to catch hybrid bass.
Oh, this is perfect conditions. Look how calm it is.
Yeah.
You can see forever. If there were any fish coming up, these are the kind of conditions you want right here.
The action surfaces and the anglers attack.
It's a fish.
The brief periods of downtime are kept brief thanks to Chuck's vigilant awareness of the surroundings and quick pouncing of the next surface activity.
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
But knowing when to strike and also when not to strike is the key to not wasting time.
We got a lot of bird activity, which is great. That's what we're after as far as our clues, but it's not fish that are making the shad come up, it's loons that are underneath. We haven't seen any fish breaking. And so we've got a couple of the clues that we're looking for, but not the biggest clue, which is big fish breaking to the surface. It's kind of like fool's gold. You think it's what you want, but it's not.
Thanks to Chuck's senses and experience, the next area is identified, and in short order, we're back on fish.
That's it, keep it in there. Okay, got one right here. Come on, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it.
Oh, right there, big.
There he is.
Right below that
There
bird.
we go.
Okay, got one, good. Fish on, fish on.
Not used to these little rascals. Okay, okay, we got you. Tail's chewed a little bit. Put him back in, let him get bigger. He feels a little bigger, but he's not much.
There we go.
Where's your mama? A little bigger.
Fish on!
Can't control him real good. There we go. Got him on the reel. Oh, that's a better one.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
need it too. Yeah, he's probably about 4 pounds. Oh, nice.
Nice fish, yeah.
You know how long we've been fishing for one like this?
Yeah.
Not long, but long enough. It took a while.
Yeah.
You endure the weather well.
I love it.
Haven't melted. You're a true outdoorsman.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Woo-wee. Looky there.
That's probably almost as big as the one you had on earlier. Almost.
Wow.
Now you're going to kiss him, right? That's
There we
we're
go.
at right there. That's the good hybrids. They give you a pretty good battle.
Yeah, they do. And that makes it all so much fun, especially on a fly rod. Yeah.
All right.
See you later. Man, he's gone.
Though on a freshwater lake, the skills used today were honed on saltwater flats.
You know, I'm a devout trout fisherman. I've always done that. But I got involved in saltwater fishing in the last 7-8 years, and it was very exciting because you could see the fish. You know, that was one of the exciting parts. You get to fish to a fish. You're casting, you try to entice that one fish. Well, when you're on a lake, you wait till you see the fish. And you get a fish that comes up and you get, I mean, specific. You have to be on target, make an accurate cast, and boom, boom, you can actually watch the fish take the fly because it's only that far below the surface. Something like that, you get to see the action, and that's exactly what I saw with the lake. I still do my guiding on the river for trout, and I still enjoy catching trout. But my goodness, when you get the tug on the end of the rod with, like we did, you know, you feel that fish stop that fly, and all of a sudden, boom, he's pulling it through your fingers. You can feel the friction. I've been down to the meat a couple times, so I now have a new device that I use whenever I'm stripping, because if you don't, it's going to wear right down to the meat of your finger. There he is. Hook up.
Oh, fish on!
We are in them.
Yeah.
Cast to that side.
Okay.
See if we can double up here. Glad I changed that tippet.
Yeah. Tippet is like your fishing insurance.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, mow with an attitude, by H2O Marine, and by Archer's Advantage.
Where haven't we gone? What hasn't been done? What's still left to be discovered and possible beyond the horizon? How can we continue pushing limits, breaking boundaries, and leading the way? At Bad Boy, It's not just about finding the answers, it's about the pursuit. Bad Boy, Mo with an
Now let's head back out to Greers Ferry Lake, but let me give you a little backstory first. You've noticed so far in this show it was rainy and cold and overcast all day long. Now the previous day, it was not. It was sunny and warm and the fish were not active at all. We'd only caught about 2 or 3 fish, and as a producer you're thinking it's expensive to bring the camera crew out and stay a whole nother day, and so we were just about to cut our losses and go, but Chuck Farnath, being the guy that he is, said, I promise you, if you stay another day, the weather pattern's going to change and the fish will be active. And as you've seen so far, the fish have been very active and they're about to get exceptionally active. We're about to wrap up a very special day on the water, a thrilling experience with a fly rod in hand. Periods of high activity and periods of scouting and hunting. The result is a very rewarding day on the water.
See him over there?
Yeah.
Bigger fish too.
Oh, there, fish on.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Good job.
Oh yeah, oh nice, big one right there.
I'm on him. Oh, he chased
No, he did. Oh,
it. There
okay.
he is. Bingo.
There we go. Got him?
Got him.
All right.
All right, buddy. Good job.
Woo.
Look at you. I might make a fly fisherman out of you yet.
This is awesome.
Why not the poodle? They get it down in those gills. Boy, that's tough. There we go.
That's nice.
Got on those fish in a hurry.
Boy, they're pound for pound, they're such great fighters.
They are.
Yeah, they hit with an attitude and they don't ever give up.
You don't know what a release this is. I'm serious. I just can't begin to tell you.
No, this is great.
So this has been a wonderful day. Big fish, lots of fish, and another unique fly fishing experience for the Journal.
It's a pleasure, it really is.
Yeah.
It is such a pleasure to have you out here to experience a little bit what Greers Ferry has to offer. And this is just a small tidbit of it. We just happened to hit it, you know, on a day where it was good, but it gets better. It really does get better. Oh, I don't see him coming up anymore.
No.
The birds left us and the rain's getting harder.
Shall we call it? Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna go grab some lunch.
Go get some barbecue.
Yeah.
And then the moment every master teacher lives for. Just as we're ready to go in for lunch, fish surface and we are back on the deck. And here comes a possibility for a big punctuation mark on a great day.
Oh, fish. Oh.
He's on. On the lift. Yeah. There's some better fish here.
Yeah, that is a better fish.
Got him, buddy. Good. You see that? He pulled that rod. Keep him on, keep him on.
Yeah.
Let's double up here.
Okay.
Good fish. There, all around.
He's a runner.
Put it in, they're right there.
Whoa. Oh, got excited. Got excited.
There he is, right there. Put it down, strip. That's a good fish. Come on, eat it, fish.
Oh, I should have eaten that. Oh, got him.
Got him, yeah, good. That's a good fish.
Yeah, see.
That's it. Let him go, get it on the reel.
Okay.
That's the way. Yeah. Perfect. Listen to that reel
That's a
going.
beautiful sound right there.
That's what we're at.
That's what they ought to make alarm clocks out of. If you woke up to that every morning, you would pop out of bed.
That's the one you wanted.
Yes.
What's so neat is you saw him come up and you made the cast right on.
Yeah, he was right there, not 10 feet from the boat or 15.
You're doing great, man. I hope your arm hurts.
It does hurt, and it's glorious.
You do know the world record came from this lake, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
27-pound hybrid.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to cradle them.
Looky there. Woohoo!
Sweet. That's what we're at. I'll help you with that.
And what's also beautiful is that right over your head, I saw more splashes. So that is a nice fish right there. And you saw how long that was.
What a way to do it.
There he goes.
That's what I've been waiting for you to get.
That was
the
great.
whole time.
That was great. Oh my gosh.
Good job. That last fish you caught, that was a highlight. That was awesome. That's what I wanted you to experience while you were here. That's why I do what I do.
When you decide to try the world-class waters of Arkansas, give Chuck Farnath a call. He's an excellent teacher and angler and loves to share his passion for the outdoors. Call 501-944-1600 and get on fish.
We thank our sponsor, Bad Boy Mowers, for making this episode possible. They love the outdoors like we do. And when you need your next mower, give Bad Boy a try and mow with an attitude. Now this week on Arkansas's Great Outdoors, you saw what happens when you time it right at Greers Ferry Lake for some great hybrid bass. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week on Arkansas's Great Outdoors.